I feel that, you know, some of the Red Room stuff was uncomfortable to a point that, like, probably more so for Dakota, because she's the one who's, you know, like, tied up. She's naked and vulnerable and tied up, and so tricky for her. The one that we felt most pressure on, I think, was the interview scene. Was the first time two characters meet.
Well, I was always in pretty peculiar situations because I couldn't, most of the time I was like bound to something, so I couldn't really move. So they'd call cut and I would just get like a blanket thrown at my face. But during those scenes, it wasn't very like, I mean, we would joke around and stuff, but it was more just technical and trying to, obviously a lot of sexual innuendos, sex jokes, puns, sex puns.
I think all of them are pretty uncomfortable. I don't think anyone would say they're straightforward. I mean, you very quickly get into, you know, once you get over the initial uncomfortable part, you get into the choreography, how's it going to work, and light, and all of that sort of thing. And then you just play loud music.
It's such a different medium, isn't it, film to literature? So, I mean, there'd be stuff that makes sense in the book and makes sense on the page that won't translate on screen. And there'll be people who are disappointed that that scene's not in there. Personally, pretty happy that didn't make the cut, and it was never in there in any version of the script, so it was never happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, it's nice with something like this where you can still have things in your head that you know happened in the book, and you can leave them there and keep them secret.
Well, in the beginning I was given a script that was already fairly fully formed, so from that is where we worked, and it never really was a discussion to include that scene. And we really just looked at how we were going to do the sex scenes, each one of them, to feel like they were unique to the previous one, so that you didn't have audiences going, oh, here we go again. So it was just about sort of balancing them out, but most importantly, the arc of the love story, and then importantly for me, the sort of empowerment and journey of Anastasia.